Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Jordan Valley Ice Park and game number 2 on the weekend. The Springfield Spirit getting set to take on the Oklahoma City Oil Kings and looking for a little revenge this morning as the Oil Kings were able to break through with a 1-0 victory last night here at Jordan Valley Ice Park for their first victory against the Spirit this season. Spirit having won the first 2 meetings earlier here on home ice. So the Spirit will try to even things up on the weekend. We are back on the normal ice sheet, East Rink, the Stan Melton Ice Arena for this action. Both teams on the ice taking their warm-ups. Kurt Bussin here, bringing you the action. Kelly Carton on his way shortly. Will be in the booth as well. And of course, Scott Lutzke bringing you the action from his laptop. Nick Lutzke on the camera today. Looks like we've got the same 3 officials on the ice. Only difference this morning being Mark Marzola will be wearing the stripes and calling the penalties. Mike Hartman and Ryan Armstrong, your linesmen for today's action. And once again, looks like the Spirit will be without the services of Gage Robb. And I'm looking out, see if I see Gabe Kallenberger out there. I don't believe I do, so no Robb, no Kallenberger for this game, similar to last night. Good crowd on hand to take this one in. And once again, we thank the Oil Kings for making these games happen on such short notice, with the Spirit having to cancel their games in St. Joseph, or actually St. Joseph having to cancel their games as there's some quarantine issues with that team. And Oklahoma City gracious enough to head up Highway 44 to make these games happen. Not so gracious on the ice as they whoop the Spirit 1-0. But again, we'll try to even things up here as there's just over a minute to go in the warm-up session. Last night's game was a fairly high penalty-filled affair, with both teams drawing several minor penalties and a couple of 10-minute misconducts. So we'll see how this one plays out. Neither team able to break through on the power play, as there was only 1 goal in that game, and it came at even strength. So we'll see how this one shakes out. Solid performance from the Oil Kings goaltender last night, earning the shutout. And we'll see if they go with the same goaltender or they switch things up. They have 2 goalies on their bench. And it looks like Zane Lutzke will get the call today for the Spirit. Cale Parker, solid yesterday, giving up just the 1 goal, but unfortunately it was enough for the Oil Kings, as the Spirit were unable to dent the net. Buzzer sounds, and we are just about set for action here as teams gather at their nets. Pucks being collected. And I assume we're going to have another introduction and playing of the national anthem. Dayton Lovin, our PA announcer once again. always with a solid effort, both on the mic and with the music. And we'll throw it down to him for our introductions. And we are just about set for action here, and we welcome to the booth Kelly Carden. Kelly, welcome.
Thank you, Kurt.
Strolling
Thank you,
in
Kurt.
right at game time once
it's
again.
you know, these weekend mornings
roll,
are tough. Yeah, yeah. These weekend mornings are tough on an old guy rolling out of bed. Got to get my body limbered up, have some warm tea, get my voice going.
It's
We're
a
not
process.
all blessed with the golden tones like you.
All right, well, I'm going to turn it over to Kelly.
All right, great.
He's going to have the first period action for you here. And you want to switch spots here?
Yeah, just so I can see that corner there. All right, we're about to drop the puck. Major Carden takes puck back to Eric Life. Eric Life gets across the red line and sends it deep into the Tulsa zone. Tulsa wearing the dark blues tonight. I'm sorry, Oklahoma wearing the dark blues today. Puck goes back to Eric Life, back up the wall to Calvin Wheeler. Calvin Wheeler brings it into Brackett around the back of the net. Calvin Wheeler looks to center it, can't quite get it in front of the net. Brackett over in the corner, picks it up. He's looking for an outlet to Daniger. Daniger throws one into the net. Good hard shot, goes a little bit wide. Then back to Eric Life, back to Wheeler. Wheeler's trying to center it, find someone in front of the net. picked up by Oklahoma City, gets out of the zone, thrown back in by Eric Life. Quick line change by the boys at 45 seconds. Eric Life puts a little pressure on it, and here comes the Oklahoma rush. They get it back behind the net, picked up by the Springfield Spirit, picked up by Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth brings it into the center, and he skates it into the neutral zone over to Tyler Kane across the blue line. Tyler Kane looking to center it, puts it right out in front, and here is Gavin Lovin with a juicy rebound. Nice chance there, but the goalie was able to get over. Goalie looks to be about 6'3" in skates there, Kurt. Really nice rebound, about 6 feet out in front of him, and he was able to recover and get the block.
Yes, he was, and unfortunately a penalty called on the play as Wyatt Worth skates to the box for another interference call. We had, I believe, 3 of those in the game yesterday.
Yeah, he did. I didn't even see that call there. So right away, the Spirit get themselves into another penalty kill situation.
Not what you want to see early on in this one, as they had good pressure on that first shift. Good job by that first shift line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pressure in the zone, and once again, pressure coming down, and offensive zone penalty. Not what you want to see, and it looks like it's going to be a double minors. There's 4 minutes indicated on the board.
Well, I wonder if
frustration mounting
he had
already.
something to say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he had something to say. Our booth mate Brad Allen is indicating that the ref gave a T sign, so he must have said something. So puck goes into the Oklahoma zone and picked up by Kane to Lovin. Lovin sends a shot in. So even shorthanded, the Spirit are able to get it into the offensive zone and put some pressure on them. You know, again, like we said yesterday, I think we're the better skilled team, but we're our own worst enemy when it comes to the penalties here. So
yeah, no doubt.
And it really doesn't matter if you're a better skilled team if you lose by 1.
Yeah.
So. All right, puck goes into the corner. Oklahoma takes it around the back of their zone, starts to break it out. Oh, broken up by Spirit. Up against the wall, hard check. Gavin Lovin's got the puck on the wall, fighting for it. Tyler Kane comes in to help. Into the zone. Lovin decides to take it all in. Tries to get it in for a shot, but loses the handle back into the corner. Doing a really good job of maintaining puck control here. Tyler Kane sends it deep into the zone, and they go for a line change. Here comes Captain Zahn Werner. He puts some pressure in the zone, and Andrew Johnson skating to the other side. Here comes picked up by Brady Allen. Brady Allen sends it in for almost a shot, deflected by Werner. Back picked up by Oklahoma, and they decide to try to break it out, but intercepted by Brady Allen. Brady Allen sends it in on net. Deflected by an Oklahoma player. They take it into the zone. Not sure what the call was, but looks like we've got a hooking call. It was over in the far corner there. I guess it's on Oklahoma. So, all right. Well, we're going to have
that'll even things up here.
Yeah,
there's 2:45 to go in the initial call to Worth. So,
yeah, that's a serendipitous little bit of calling there. So we'll get to see some 4-on-4 hockey for about 2 minutes here. Puck goes down. Werner over to Johnson. Johnson tries to pick it up. Ripped out by Oklahoma, and here's a race. Brady Allen beats him to the puck. Brady Allen curves it around. Hard into the wall, picked up by Oklahoma. Oklahoma tries to send it in. Picked up easily by Zane Lutsky. Good to see Zane Lutsky in the pipes. We've missed him for a few games here. So what do we got out here? Looks like Eric Life and Daniger at the defensive line, and staying with Johnson and Werner at forward. Picked up by Life. Life puts it up the wall, trying to clear it out. He sends it over to Johnson. Johnson sends it deep. It's going to go the length of the ice.
Once again, I don't know if Andrew realized it was a 4-on-4 situation there.
Yeah.
It looks like he was just trying to clear the puck out and maybe had a chance to skate it out with possession.
Didn't clear it real hard, so you know, maybe he was just trying to get it out there, but he definitely had some room to skate on that one. So Werner on the drop again to the left of Zane Lutsky. Puck is on the ice, goes back to the Oklahoma point, sends it in, deflected way away from Zane Lutsky. Nickel Daniger picks it up on the near wall, sent right back in by Oklahoma, but deflected by Eric Life. Fought on against the boards here. Johnson and Life, they managed to get it out. Oklahoma comes up within a neutral zone. Pressure by Zahn Werner, tipped away. Nice interception by Zahn Werner. He's going to beat him to the puck, and he's going to try to center it gets away from him and back into the near corner. Andrew Johnson's here to pick it up. Fought for it on the point. And here comes the puck. Cycled back to Zon Werner in the corner. Zon Werner loses the puck. Andrew Johnson there to fight for it. Rimmed around the other side. Kept in by Nickel Daniger. Still playing a little bit of a penalty kill hockey here rather than a even strength hockey. So actually it's Oklahoma goes for a line change, and Eric Life picks it up behind the net, and he opens it up. Andrew Johnson takes a big hit on the wall. Puck goes to Oklahoma. Major Carden puts some pressure on it. Picked up out in the neutral zone by John Brown. Major Carden brings it in and patted away by Oklahoma. Feet of players, comes across into the neutral zone. Picked up by Nickel Daniger. Nickel Daniger rims it in, chased by Houston Brackett. Brackett goes around behind the net looking for it. He's batted around to the near corner, picked up by Oklahoma, and here they come on the breakout. It is 1-on-2, John Brown and Kurt Bussin there to push him to the outside. Good centering pass, and doesn't get a good shot off there. Picked up by Kurt Bussin, then Major Carden takes it around the back of the net, and he tries to bat it out. Oh, centered in front there and smothered by Zane Lutsky. That was a quick little shot from behind the, or pass from behind the net.
Yeah, Lutsky
almost
had
caught
to
him
be
off guard.
aware there. Oil Kings back on the power play now as their penalty is expired. 32 seconds to go in the double minor to Wyatt Worth.
And we've got word from our technical booth that the instant replay is back, so hopefully you're able to see that on your broadcast. Picked up by John Brown in the back field, picked up by the Oil Kings out to their point. Handled it at the point, looking for a little room, cycles it into the corner, looking for a centering pass, still in the corner, fans on it, and then gets it centered, picked up by Major Carden in the high crease. He passes up to Brackett. Brackett tips it into the zone, picked up by Oklahoma. They can't quite get their hands on it, still bobbling around in the neutral zone here, and they just throw it in deep, and it is handled by Zane Lutsky, and he decides to let it go. And nicely done, but passed immediately into the back of one of our own players and centered, so a little bit of a misplay there. No real control here, so still fighting over the puck. Oklahoma is making the best of this, but it is batted out and out to Zon Werner, and that's going to be called a hand pass just because the way he kind of caught it and it bounced forward.
Yeah.
No real hard intent, but it did manage to go to another Spirit player as it popped up in the air, and Spirit player just batted it forward, happened to catch Zon Werner. Would have been, or not Zon Werner, Worth. It would have been a good little breakaway there if it stood, but I understand why they called that. So we've got a drop in the neutral zone. Will Peters is to take this drop. He's got Skibinski and Lowe next to him. Skibinski loses against the wall, and he's still fighting for it on the near wall in the defensive zone. Picked up by Shemp. Shemp fans on it. Can't find the puck, and it just gets batted up behind the net. Picked up by Brady Allen. Out in front, quick shot. Wyatt Shemp sacrificed his body for the block there. Puck's on the far wall. Fought on by Lowe. Peters loses an edge. Tipped from Skibinski to Lowe. Lowe is able to take it in. Stood up at the blue line. Hard. Able to keep it in. Picked up by Skibby. Skibby takes it in the high slot. He's looking to backhand it centered. Good centering pass. No one there to get it but Oil Kings. Puck comes out. Shemp is able to bat it away. And Shemp just sends it back into the deep zone for a line change. Nick Lowe puts some pressure on the puck around back of the net. Outlet pass picked up by Zon Werner. Bad bounce by the Oil Kings. Then they centered by Zon Werner. Shot by Andrew Johnson. Can't quite get all of it. Nickel Daniger out at the point. Sends it in. Nickel Daniger has momentum and chases it in. And we have momentum here. And he drops it back to Zon Werner as Nickel goes back to his. And picked up by Gunnar Beaver right in front for a good shot. But the goalie is there here in the near corner fighting for it. Nickel Daniger's got it, and he's just going to throw it in, and it's bounced off the leg pad of the goalie. Fought on by Johnson in the near corner. I'm sorry, that is Andrew Johnson. It's going to get rimmed out and picked up by Daniger at the point. Big hit by Daniger, and he keeps the puck in. Johnson fighting for it in the corner again. Over to Werner in the far corner. He manages to avoid the hit, and puck comes in. It's behind the net. Picked up by Gunnar Beaver. Gunnar Beaver centers it. Picked up by Johnson, but there's a stick in the way, and he can't quite get it. Sent the length of the ice for icing. Zane Lutsky wisely lets it go about 2 inches outside the net, and it is going to come right back down here. So
Great
good
pressure.
flurry of action there.
Really good pressure by the Spirit. A good sustained time in the offensive zone, working the puck on the cycle and feeds in front. Just can't quite figure out how to get one past these Oil
Yeah, that
Kings
goalie's
at this
moving
point.
good, well left to right, and he's a big goalie, covers a lot of ground. Puck is dropped over to the far corner for Lovin. Lovin's fighting with it against 2 Oil Kings players. They manage to pounce it out. Picked up by Tyler Kane. Tyler Kane back to Bussin. Oh, Bussin lets it go under his stick. It is now tag up for the Spirit. He sends it in deep. Oil Kings have possession, but back to John Brown. John Brown up the wall. Picked up by Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth up to Kane. Tipped into the Oil Kings' hands. And now we're deep in our zone trying to get it out again. Oil Kings doing a good job of jumping on those loose pucks, and they get a shot off. Zane Lutsky's able to smother that in his gut. And here's the replay. Looks like we've got a little loose puck. And like I said, the Oil Kings just jump on it and are able to get a quick shot off. That's the kind of thing that being a little dangerous and loose with the puck in front of your own net can do. And one of those might catch our goalie unawares. Puck comes back to Brady Allen in the corner, picked up by Houston Brackett. Brackett sends it over to Major Carden. Major Carden can't get his stick on it. Picked up by Wheeler, back to Carden. Carden centers it. It goes all the way over to the point. Brady Allen sends it deep into the corner. Picked up by Brackett. Brackett to Carden. Carden in the near corner. He's looking for someone. He sends it out to the point. Shimp, big shot. Deflected and picked up by an Oil Kings, and they come out. That was actually a really good sequence. Spirit was looking for a good pickup. Here comes Wheeler. Wheeler's got the puck, and he manages to get it through the neutral zone, but picked up by the Oil Kings. And here's Carden in our own zone, looking to get it out. Can't quite get it out. Oil Kings doing a good job of keeping that puck in the zone. Brady Allen on the far wall, still in the zone, finally goes back around behind the net. And picked up by Shimp. Shimp to Brackett. Brackett out of the zone. Picked up by the Oil Kings. Oil Kings doing a good job of keeping their sticks on this puck. Can't quite get the shots.
Penalty.
Looks like we've got
another one there.
Penalty on Spirit, right?
Yeah.
Looks like a tripping maybe.
Oil Kings player dumped just inside the blue line there, and then Brady Allen took a man down after that, but looks like only the initial call will be made.
I'm going to call that on Shimp, though.
Wyatt Shimp.
Yeah.
As Spirit will go back to the penalty kill for the second time in this game.
Looks like, I don't know if you've noticed, but we've got some new graphics for penalties on the broadcast here. Big yellow numbers like a marquee. It's not the kind of thing I'd be celebrating for Scott, but he wants to do it that way. He's the production manager.
In the broadcast.
Picked up by Daniger behind the net, and he sends it the length of the ice about 12 feet over the surface over to the other goalie. And he plays it behind the net. Pressure by Zon Werner. Zon Werner's able to tip it away. Here comes Andrew Johnson looking for it. Good pressure by the Spirit on the penalty kill. Oil Kings get it through, and they manage to just dump it inside. Lutsky plays it behind the net. Picked up by Daniger. Daniger sends it the length of the ice again. High fly ball landing in the far zone. Oil Kings have it behind their net. Pressure by Johnson. Johnson gets up there close. Weak pass up the near side. But here come the Oil Kings across the neutral zone. Pressure by the Spirit. Not in the zone yet. Oil Kings pick it up, try to delay for the offsides. Picked up by Eric Life. Eric Life's got momentum, sends it deep into the zone. We've got a wholesale line change here. Looks like here comes Lovin and Kane. Cross ice pass, picked up by Kane. Then here comes Bussin and Brown at D. Oil Kings have it in the neutral zone. They get it into the zone. They just throw it into the net. But they picked up and played by Lutsky. Lutsky sends it over to the corner. Now Kane gets it out, goes the length of the ice. Pressure by Lovin, long strides by Lovin, looking to put some pressure on that puck, and then he veers off. Oil Kings looking to break it out. Here's a diagonal pass across into the neutral zone. Bussin has it, sends it back up into the Oil Kings zone. Pressure by Kane. Kane is putting some pressure on the puck, goes to the far side. Oil Kings having to do a lot of passing around here, but they are wasting some time, so the Spirit doing a great job of pressuring this puck and really not letting them set up. They're maintaining possession, but they can't do anything with it. Here comes the Kings. Number 2 brings it in. He was dangerous yesterday. John Brown Gavin grabs it and sends it out. And here comes Bussin. Bussin sends it out. Now we're back to even strength. Lovin puts pressure. And here comes Will Peters to do the same thing. Rims it around, trying to get it out. They are not able to get it out. Puck goes into the far corner, and here comes Nick Lowe. Good job with Nick putting it out, but here comes the puck. It's going to be icing, going the whole distance. So on the ice right now, we have Peters, we have Skabinski and Lowe. For D, we've got Shimp and Brady Allen.
Once again, this line doing some really solid work on their last shift. Lots of pressure from the Peters, Lowe, Skabinski line, and they really kind of got things going in that last shift, and were able to start that sustained pressure in the zone. I can see them keep that up.
All right, the Oil Kings are bringing it out of their zone into the neutral zone. Brady Allen gets in the way, chased down by Will Peters. Will Peters steals the puck. Good job by him. Going for the breakout on the line. Nick Lowe manages to turn around and send it out in the neutral zone. A little pressure by the Spirit here, trying to get it away. Oil Kings come in with it haphazardly. No real possession of the puck. Still bouncing around. Will Peters pushes it on the wall here. Brady Allen just throws it out in the neutral zone. A lot of just throwing the puck here by both teams, Kurt. No one's really completing any passes at this point.
Not a lot of flow at this point, right?
Going back and forth across the red line real nicely. But mainly a lot of good pressure by the Spirit to keep them from setting up a mounted attack. Skabinski sends it deep into the zone for a forward line change. So we have Carden and Brackett and Wheeler. Wheeler steps in front of a pass and intercepts it. Bounces over to an Oil Kings guy. Big hit by Major Carden. And he is going to go to the box.
Yeah, it's going to be a kneeing.
So
once again, the Spirit will go right back to the penalty kill. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first period.
No, Major is in the box for a little bit. Going to be called for a knee on that hit. It was definitely a pretty hard hit, but I guess he got his knee up into him.
Yeah, you could tell.
What was the call, Kurt?
It was kneeing. Kneeing was the call.
So
you can tell he was just trying to slow the player down. I don't think it was anything malicious.
Nah, but, he's not really a malicious player.
Not out of Major. But nonetheless, penalty is called.
Yep, we're still down a person. So looks like we've got Wyatt Worth taking the drop. He sends it back. Houston Brackett puts some pressure on it. Goes into the corner for Life. Life bounces it up to the call. Up the point, picked up by the Oil Kings. They managed to get a shot on, rimmed around by Nick Daniger, picked up by Wyatt Worth, and here comes the mounted attack. Pass up to Houston Brackett. Nice headman pass by Brackett. Back to Worth. Still in the offensive zone. Centered pass. Picked up in the air. Nick Daniger gets a shot off. Way up in the air off the goalie's stick. Brackett centers it for Worth. And this one's going to bounce out here at the point. Nice pressure by the shorthanded Spirit. They go for a line change. Nick Daniger again sends it up high into the center field stands and picked up by the Oil Kings behind the net. Here comes the puck on the far side, pressured by Zahn Werner. They send into the center, and here come the Oil Kings. Kurt Bussin, really good hip check right out in the open ice to stop that puck, and Zahn Werner hits a line drive into the neutral zone, picked up by the glove of the Oil Kings, sends it around, picked up by the Spirit behind the net. They try to get it out, shot from the point. Oh, dangerous deflection, and flurry in front of the net, and people are down, a little push, a little shoving. So it looks like on the replay what we've got here is a shot from the point, bounced off of Kurt Bussin's skate, went under Zane Lutzke. Looks like it was still visible, and one of the Oil Kings players went in to try to poke it in, and there was a little umbrage taken for touching our goalie, I understand, but fairly clean play all around. They wave it all off, and now we're going to drop the puck to Lutzke's right. Looks like we've got Zahn Werner on the drop. 37 seconds left in the penalty kill. Goes back to Bussin. Bussin sends it high up and off the ice. Can't quite get it out. Shot. Oh, big flashing leather glove by Zane Lutzke. He went down to cover the 5-hole, and here's the replay. So quick shot from out by the point.
Screened a bit on that
yeah,
play. And
screened
able
a
to
little
pick
bit,
that
but
up.
Lutzke had the eye on it and put the glove up. So same drop to his right side. Puck goes into the corner. Oil Kings trying to bounce it around. Here come the Oil Kings behind the net looking for a centering pass. They are in the net. Bounce out to the top. Big high shot way over Lutzke's head and the goal. And now we have, it looks like the net's off.
Looks like.
Yeah.
14 seconds to go on the penalty to Carton. Spirit trying to hang on here late in this first period as the Oil Kings able to finally get some pressure on the power play. Line change here for the Oil Kings.
Yeah. All right, puck goes back. Quick shot from the corner, and Zane Lutzke.
Once again, heads up play by Zane. That puck came from a bad angle.
Here's the replay, practically from behind the goal. Lutzke gets it up, gets his glove on it. He's willing to play it too. He was looking for someone for an outlet pass. So puck goes into the corner. 15 seconds left in the period. Sent down all the way. Won't be icing because we're on the penalty here. Now we're even strength. Major Carden's out of the box, heads for the bench, and we've got Worth and Lovin and Kane, and that is the end of the period. So no score in this period. We have a 7-6 for Springfield shots on goal, no goals. Really good chances by both teams, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of good things Spirit did in that first period. Sustained pressure at times, working the puck and getting that passing going a little bit, but overall, once again, just too much time in the penalty box.
Yeah, we're definitely hurting ourselves when it comes to that. But like you said, I think there's a little more hustle in the boys' legs today.
There's a lot of things you can a lot of positives you can take out of that period. But just as these games go on, I think the frustration's starting to mount a little bit that they can't put one past the Oil Kings goaltender. So just got to play smart. Don't take stupid penalties.
Well, and the opponent, the Oil Kings, whether they sense it or not, it might be because they know that we're the slightly better team, but the way to counteract that is to work harder.
They have been.
So they are working harder. They are jumping on every loose puck and not really letting us get into our flow. So yeah, we're going to have to raise our intensity level to match that.
Absolutely, and as we've talked about, this Oil Kings team, not a lot of offensive firepower, but they know their game and know how they need to play against us, and they've been doing just that, just tightening things up defensively and not giving the Spirit room to work. And yeah, as you said, Kelly, they're hustling, they're working hard out there, and so far it's been paying off for them.
All right, Tyler Kane's out to take the puck. We got the Worth, Coven, Lovin, Kane line. He takes the puck and sends it deep into the Oil Kings zone. They rim it around looking for an outlet pass. They've got it on the far wall. They do bounce it out, and it does go into the Spirit zone. Chased hard by the Oil Kings. They are going to win that puck and center it, but no one's there to get it. So here comes Worth. He's got it. He sends it out to Kane. Kane's got it across the blue line. Kane's looking for a shot to Lovin. There's Lovin. Puck is loose. Lovin had a great drag, but the goalie was there. Picked up by Brady Allen. Brady Allen can't get it. And now it is off to the races. We got a 2-on-1 for the Oil Kings. He's going to shoot. And he puts it top right corner. Wait. No call. No whistle. That was probably a goal, and we will look at the replay, but the play is still going, and now we have icing to stop the play. And so here's the replay, hopefully coming, but my goodness, this shot went up, it hit Pipe,
with the linesman.
And Pipe, boy, I got to say, folks, on the replay, that looks like a goal. It hit top Pipe, went back and hit the back of the goal and bounced out. So we're not really in a position to show that to the refs, but that was a goal.
Looked like it was in.
Well, on the replay, it hit the pipe and hit back and hit the pad and back, and it came right out under Zane's pads. I'm going to say that if we don't, there we go. I hate that for this team, but that is really the right call. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and side with the refs on this one, Kurt.
Yeah, and credit them for talking it over and getting it right.
Yep.
We assume it was right. It sure looked like it was in.
Yeah.
I don't see how that puck would have taken that path, like you said, without it being in the back of the net at some point.
And we do have the benefit of the replay here, thanks to our great production team, Scott and Brad Allen. Looks like we got Carden, Wheeler, and who we got out there? Brackett with them. Oil Kings bring it in. They send it in on net and picked up by Eric Life. Eric Life out to Brady Houston Brackett. Brackett out to Carden. Carden's going to send it across the red line and dump it in. Picked up in the far corner by Brackett. Good hustle by them. Carden tries to center it. Back over to Wheeler. Wheeler sends it way up in the air into the corner. Probably not what he meant to do. Picked up by Carden. He's got a little room to play with. He's looking for the pass. And here out to Wheeler. Wheeler just can't get the shot off. Hit at the same time he shot. Daniger can't keep it in, and it bounced over its stick. Chased down by Eric Life. Eric Life gets it out of the zone. Tapped back by Wheeler. Here comes Major Carden. He's got it in front of the net. He's looking for someone to pass to. Oh, back to Wheeler. Wheeler takes another hit right as he's about to shoot. Puck's in the corner. Now here comes Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson's looking for it behind the net. He sends it out to the point. Oh, picked up by the Oil Kings. Tried to be bounced out in the neutral zone. Cal Buston's got it, and he just backhands it high and into the zone. So we've got Brown and Buston at the blue line now. We've got Gunner Beaver and Werner and Johnson out as the forward line. Brown at the point sends it in to Werner in the corner behind the net. He's looking for someone in front to pass it to. He's got Beaver in front, and he can't quite get it there. Werner trying to center it, picked up by the Oil Kings. And now the Spirit have it. Werner takes it back in. A lot of fanning on pucks here today. Looks like everybody got an inch of their stick cut off during practice on Thursday. Brown sends it back in. Werner has it in the near zone, or near corner. Picked up by Gunner Beaver. He sends it back over to the corner, and now the Oil Kings are going to pick it up behind their net, and they're going to just send it the length of the ice and just accept a drop in front of their goalie just to get a line change there.
Yeah, wise decision there by the Oil Kings defenseman as Spirit once again with sustained pressure.
Yeah.
Working the puck well, but as you said, fanning on it or
Yep.
one too many dangles and puck being intercepted by the Oil Kings, and Spirit just can't break through here, but good work, and they need to keep that up. Just keep digging, and sooner or later it's going to come.
Peters takes the drop. Lowe and Skibinski with him. Puck comes out in the neutral zone. Shimp sends it back in. Peters gives chase. Peters loses track of the puck and chases the person. And now it goes into the behind the net. Comes back out to the point. Point sends it back into behind the net. Rimmed out by the Oil Kings. Brady Allen puts it on net, and it's interrupted by the Oil Kings. They come across the neutral zone. They fan on the pass in, picked up by Shimp behind his own net. He's going to skate it around, look for the outlet pass. He overskates it and drops it. And here it comes to Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe looks for the outlet pass. He does get it out of the zone, and they are going to have a little bit of delayed offsides, and then big hit on the wall for Allen. And they are going to call that on number 22 of the Oil
I think
Kings.
it's just an icing.
Oh, just icing. Okay, well.
There was a hard hit to the board.
Yep.
Allen went down, but no call.
Yeah, the hand went up right as that hit, and I thought, well, it's got to be it, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking down there for the puck and the icing. Okay, so line change by Coach BJ. Looks like we got Daniger and Life out for D. We've got Lovin and Worth and Kane taking the drop in front of Lutzke. Puck goes in front of Lutzke there, picked up by Daniger. He tries to break it out, bounced out by Lovin. Lovin in the neutral zone, and here comes Kane. Kane's the only one skating hard, so he's the only one in the zone, and he's got the puck out in front, and turned around by Lovin. He gets a little shot off, and puck behind the net. Kane is dumped, and here comes Worth. Worth gets a big hit.
Delayed call coming up there. It's going to be a head contact. This time it's going to go against Oklahoma City, which I believe will be their second penalty of the game.
Yeah.
But first power play for the Spirit, as the last one was 4-on-4 situation.
Well, little
And it's
sarcastic cheering by the parents here, which I'm not a big fan of parents interacting with the players. But looks like we got head contact, 2 and 10. And there was several little hits there going on behind that net. And I don't know if this was a retaliation hit or what. But same lineup, stay out.
On the ice.
Puck goes into the far corner off of a shot from Werner. Werner's back to the point. Then now we have it. Wyatt takes a shot from the far circle. Kane's got it behind the net. He's looking for a pass. He centers it in front and got a rush over there to keep it in, but can't quite keep it in. And it goes the length of the ice off of a pass. Brown picks it up behind the net. No real pressure by the Oil Kings behind the net. He sends it out to Kane. Kane's in the neutral zone. Intercepted by the Oil Kings. Tipped, and they send it back in. Wyatt Worth tangled up with another player here. And here we go. Here comes Lovin into the neutral zone. Oh, tipped away, and we're offside.
At the blue line there, and just offside was Worth on the right side.
Real good pressure by the Oil Kings to interrupt that. And so, yeah, like you said, just a little hesitation to keep it offsides.
Big number 2, who has the Oil Kings goal in this game and who's been all over the ice. Clearly,
it was a big factor in yesterday's game, too.
Huge factor. And he gets a lot of ice time out there for
Brackett,
them.
Johnson, and Carden. Brady Allen sends it deep into the zone, chased by Carden, rimmed out by the Oil Kings, picked up by Allen at the point. He sends it into the corner. Johnson over to Daniger. Daniger backhands it in, looking for it in the corner. Major Carden loses his stick, manages to poke the puck away, and here comes big number 2, looking for a shorty, drugged down by Allen. Allen does a great job defending him. Grabbed by Daniger. Daniger's got a little momentum. He's followed in by Brackett into the corner. Daniger takes a big hit. Puck is still loose and looking for someone to get it out to the point, and they are calling Daniger probably an elbow here, just for being a tall guy in the corner, don't you think?
Yeah, cross-checking is the call, and looks like they're going to get even up as Oklahoma City will get the call for the slash. So it's offsetting penalties as tempers start to flare here, and really like to see things settle down a bit.
Yeah, not really being helped by the parents in the stands, to be quite honest.
Tempers flaring on the ice and in the crowd here
so
the parents a bit animated here on both sides.
We've got a crowded Oklahoma box here, lots of jerseys in there. And,
so it looks like we're going to continue to play 5-on-4 here. Spirit with 26 seconds to go in their power play.
All right, Nickel Daniger visiting his dad, Aaron Daniger, in the box there. That's always a happy time. All right, puck is dropped. Picked up by Tyler Kane. He sends it out at the point. Back to Kane. Kane's looking for Werner. Werner on the other side. Oh, fans it a little bit. Picked up in the front. Loosing around, and the goalie managed to just sit right down on it.
Once again, fanned on the shot, and almost paid off for him anyway as the puck was sent in front.
Yep.
And thinking maybe that's the break the Spirit need, just a fluky something.
Yeah, just something to bounce in on the replay there. You see the goalie just managing to be in the way. Like I said, he's really doing a good job in this game, shutting down a lot of those close shots. All right, Kane takes the drop. Oil Kings are about 5 seconds of being full strength. Picked up by the Oil Kings off the ice. Oh, almost caught the guy coming out. John Brown's going to go back behind his own net with the puck, and we're at even strength. John Brown brings it out to the right. Tip to Lovin. Lovin's going to tip it to Kane. Kane gets around an Oil Kings player. He's got Wyatt Worth in front. Slid right over. Oh, beautiful little pass, beautiful little shot, but the goalie comes up big. All right, Kane's got the puck. He centers it again. Another little shot. Here comes Lovin. Lovin with another little shot. Really good pressure there.
Great execution. Once again, just can't finish.
Yep. Got to give this goalie credit here. He is really coming up big on some excellent shots by our players.
Really nice work by Tyler Kane out there, finding the open man, trying to make something happen.
Yeah, good puck movement. They were finding each other. They were getting the shots, the rebounds, but just, sometimes it doesn't go in. All right, we've got Carden, Brackett, and Wheeler.
Brackett line back on the ice. Back to 5-on-5 action now. Shimp and Bussin on the blue line.
Don't really know. Spirit players explaining to the Oil Kings that they have 5-on-5. And here comes the drop. Oh, wait, another little whistle here. Waiting around. Okay, they switch out centers. Here's the drop. Carden takes it, brings it back, comes back to point. Bussin sends it in. Oh, nice little pass over to Wheeler. Can't get a stick on it in front of the net. He's got it in the corner. He's looking for the shot out to Bussin. Bussin sends it in deep into the corner. Brackett chases it down, back to Carden. Carden centers it. Carden comes up with it again, tries to send it out, and we've got nets off, it looks like. Or, yep, nets off. No one is skating guiltily to the box, so I guess they weren't feeling bad. So 5-on-5 play here. We're going to replay that whole sequence. We've got shots on goal are 13-8.
Second time we've had some issues with that net down there. Ryan Armstrong trying to see what he can do to secure it a little more tight.
Puck down in the corner, picked up by Major Carden. Still cycling it back to Houston Brackett. Now they're fighting for it, trying to get it loose. Brackett's got his stick on it. Carden's trying to poke in there for it. Carden picks it up, and he's managed to send it out, but it does get picked up by the Oil Kings. They come out in the neutral zone. Headman pass up to the Oil Kings. It goes into the far corner. Good D by Bussin. Takes the puck away with a nice rub out. It is a good breakout play. Shimp to Brackett to Carden over to Brackett, and Brackett puts a shot on net, gets his own rebound, takes it around the net. He's looking to center it. It goes to Wheeler. Wheeler to Carden. Carden, distinct kicking motion, got a loose puck in front there, can't quite get it in. Kept in by Shimp at the blue line. Wheeler's got it. Wheeler sends it in. Oh, it hits a drop stick. Sent in by Shimp. Still loose. Here's Wheeler. Wheeler sent it over. Wheeler picked up by the Oil Kings and finally skated out. A flurry of action in front of the net. I'm pretty sure I called everybody by the wrong name. Little shot by the Oil Kings there. Picked up by Brackett. He's trying to get it out. Big hit from behind. Big hit from behind, and
yeah, he's going to sit for a while.
Yes, he is.
Fortunately,
yes, he
Houston
is.
Gets up.
Houston Brackett up.
Does the Spirit a favor in a couple of ways there. It takes their best player off the ice and gives the Spirit a power play. Thank goodness Brackett's okay.
Houston Brackett, a multi-sport athlete and a great athlete in his own right in all other sports. No stranger to contact, no stranger to hard play, but yeah, it's good to see him pop right up on that one.
Just interference is the call on that. So
really?
2-minute minor. Look,
boy,
much worse than that.
Think I would have called something a little more on that. But
what a sequence just before that at the
my
other
gosh.
end of the ice.
Yeah.
My goodness, how did that not go in?
Yeah, that is. We had several opportunities there. Kids getting, a lot of fluky things. A great pass in by Wheeler goes and hits a stick on the floor.
A loose stick in front. Yeah.
And so a couple of really great options there. Any idea how many shots on goal we got out of that sequence, guys? Nothing. Kane back to the D. Zon Werner, he sends it deep into the zone, tipped by Worth. I don't know how that's icing. 2 or 3 people hit it. I guess they may have hit it on this side of the line.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to get an icing drop here on the power play. We've got our first line power play out. Zon Werner, captain, brings back to back to defense. John Brown with him. Kane to take the drop. Lovin and Worth. And here comes Wyatt Worth. Wyatt Worth with the breakout play. 1-0, and he gets denied. Great shot, and the goalie gets just a bit of it. Here's the replay, folks. He's going to send it, looks for it. Oh, I think that goalie just managed to stand in front of it because he certainly didn't block it. That one was in self-defense. Great breakout play by Zon Werner. Puck coming back to him. looking for the streaking Wyatt Worth. Puck is dropped, comes back to Zon Werner. Zon Werner's got it, goes for a shot, and the goalie wisely just decides to glove it and keep it down.
More good passing, more good puck movement by the Spirit there, and a wide open shot from Werner, but goaltender able to come up with it.
Boy, next 134 here, we'd really like to get something out of this power play here. Oil Kings pick it up, and they just managed to throw it up and out of play. So 6:32 left in the second period, 1:29 left on the power play. Power play is on number 2 rather than number 77. The number 77's been up there most of the game. I don't really know what's going on with the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Puck is back to Werner. Werner's looking for a shot. He just throws it in on net, and the goalie just gloves it. So we're going to have another drop on the left side of the goalie here. Let's do that again. If they're going to just give Zon Werner shots and let him throw it in, I think we should keep doing that. Puck comes back to Zon Werner. Zon Werner looks over at the D. D-to-D pass, John Brown. Back to Zon Werner. Zon Werner, looks for John Brown. John Brown throws one in. It's loose. It's still loose. But picked up by the Oil Kings, and they just rim it up and around on the ice. So nice little play there. John Werner's finding a streaking John Brown on a give and go. Outlet pass by the goalie. Here's Worth. He's got it. He sends it into, the clock is not running, so here comes the, wait.
Clock.
Easy, guys. The clock did not start. The clock
did not
start.
on that last sequence, and Oil Kings parents were
Now it's running, and they
emphatic
are
about pointing that out. And they'll take some time off the clock to compensate for that now.
So here we go. They took a few seconds off. Doesn't quite line up with our clock, but no big deal. So lots of input from the fans on what we should be doing. And so right now we have Brackett, Carden, and Johnson out with Brady and Daniger. Comes back to Daniger. Daniger gets a shot in, puts it low. I like that shot for the rebound. Go rims around, but it does get bounced across the blue line. Brady Allen chasing back for it, and Nickel Daniger gets it in front of the net. And here comes Johnson. Johnson gets it with momentum, and he's looking for Brackett. Brackett at the red line. He's going to take it across, and he is going to look for an outlet pass back to Brady Allen. Brady Allen throws it in, picked up by Johnson behind the net, loose in front. Brackett gets it, and he sends it back. Can't quite get it out, and the Oil Kings are able to clear it. Really good movement there. Here comes Brady Allen. He's going to take it around the net. He's got it. He's got some momentum. He's going to pass it up to, he's going to skate it around here. I'm not really sure what he's doing. He's going to skate it up to Johnson. Johnson's going to get tangled up with an Oil Kings player. So Daniger has it. Daniger's going to look for a pass. He's going to send it back over to Johnson. Johnson's got it. Gets around the Oil Kings man by a fluke of the puck, and he sends it back out. Picked up by Brady Allen, who sends it back in the net. No real puck possession here, bouncing around. Lutzke plays it. Here comes Major Carden behind the net to pick it up. Major Carden stops, settles it down, picked up by Daniger. Daniger's got a step. He's going to take it across the blue line, across the red line, and across the blue line. Daniger's got the turn at the corner, and he centers it. And it was a great centering pass, just didn't get picked up by a Springfield player. Johnson sends it in, gets picked up by the ref at the blue line, and kept out. But here comes number 2 back on the ice, and he can't get it up. So the Springfield Spirit managed to just send it out. We're full strength now. Line change for the Spirit. Oil Kings send it out in the neutral zone. John Brown picks it up. He looks for a pass over to Will Peters. Peters sends it in deep. Chased by Will Peters behind the net. Picked up by the Oil Kings. Kept in by John Brown. Nick Lowe bounced out by the Oil Kings. Still in the neutral zone. John Brown looking for a pass. Skiminski sends it in deep. Chased by Will Peters. Skibby goes to the front of the net. Skibby picks it up behind the net. And then Will Peters, Skibby, he's trying to look for a centering pass. He sends it over to Bussin. Bussin at the point, sends it in. Loose puck in front of the net, now behind the net. And Nick Lowe over into the far corner with the big hit. and he manages to dump his man. Puck out to Bussin. Bussin sends it deep into the corner, rimmed around the net. Here comes Skibby on the puck in the corner. Oh, puck goes bouncing out into the neutral zone, picked up by Bussin. Oh, intercepted by the Oil Kings. Oil Kings have it at the blue line. They send it in. Bobbled by Lutzke. Lutzke manages to cover it up. Lazy little sequence of events there. Nice little shot. It was going to go high, but it comes out on a rebound. He manages to smother it.
More good pressure by the Spirit, and then a rush the other way. Oil Kings able to get a shot off as the outlet clearing pass was intercepted.
All right, puck is dropped. Oil Kings have it at the corner, and they send it in for a hard shot. Big hit on Shimp. Shimp manages to get up, and loose puck around the back of the net. Now it's in front of the net. That's scary. Picked up by Gunnar Beaver. Beaver over to Johnson. Beaver sends a shot on, loose in front. The rebounds are definitely there, Kurt.
Yeah, good shot. Looks like he may have had a chance to feed it back over to the right side, but took a shot, which is never a bad idea.
No, and the rebound was definitely there. This goalie is giving up a few of those, but yeah, had Johnson over on that far side, probably would have been a good pass. Werner takes the drop. Beaver and Johnson in the center, stacking the deck. We've got Brady Allen's got the puck. He just sends it into the far net, and puck shot in. Now it's behind the net, picked up by Johnson, and then Werner sends it in. A little bouncing in front of the net here, a little pushing and shoving. Everybody's fine. Gunnar Beaver
Johnson
goes in to tell everyone to settle down.
Trying to get a stick on that puck in front and deflect it. The Oil Kings defenseman take offense to that. He was close in on the goaltender, but that was just a solid effort there by Andrew trying to get a stick on it.
All right, so we're going to go back to the white line here. Worth, Kane, and Lovin. Daniger and Life out at the blue line. Puck is dropped. Kicked out by Kane. Oh, Kane turns and gets a shot off. Goes
Just
wide,
wide,
though. He had that open corner, though.
Good thought.
Comes out of the zone. They have to just send it back in and tag up. And here comes Lovin. He's got the puck. He's looking for the centering pass. He's around behind the net. He takes it out to the point. Daniger sends it in hard. Bounces off of a Oil Kings player. Here comes Oil Kings. Daniger manages to poke it away. Daniger, big hit. Okay, so here we go. We've got Eric Life with the puck. He tries to clear it out. And here it comes to Lovin. Lovin comes up the left side. Lovin's got one man to beat. Oh, loses an edge. Sends it up into the corner, and now Kane comes over to help. Oh, here comes the puck loose in front of the net. Picked up by the Oil Kings. Backing up is Eric Life. D'ing up number 2. He sends it over to the center and manages to get a little weak shot off. John Brown, good D there to send him around. Here comes John Brown with the puck. It goes over to Lovin. Lovin backhands it across the ice. Picked up by Kane. Kane drops it in. We're offsides. Tag up. Oil Kings come up with the puck on that. And here comes Spirit. Back in. Eric Life keeps it in the blue line. Goes into the deep hole in the corner. Eric Life back to the puck. Brackett with the puck in front, behind the net. He's in the far corner. Comes back over to Wheeler. Wheeler's looking to center it. He loses the puck. Puck still bouncing around behind the goal line. And Oil Kings managed to clear it out, and I believe that is going to go for icing. All right, so we're going to get a drop.
Yeah, once again, content to ice the puck. Just go for a break here, get a line change. Just over a minute to go in this second period. And the Oil Kings clinging to that 1-0 lead, just trying to get out of here with a lead going into the second period intermission.
Yep.
The
All right.
Carden, Brackett, Wheeler line back on the ice with Bussin and Brown.
Oil Kings bring it out into the neutral zone, chased down by Bussin, putting a hard pressure on it. Oil Kings managed to get off a weak shot that goes wide. Bussin D into the corner hard, picked up by some help from Carden. Still bouncing around. Bussin comes up with it. He takes it around the back of the net. He's looking for the outlet pass. Here comes Carden. Carden's got the puck, bounced away by the Oil Kings. Here comes John Brown. He managed to send it up the wall. Wheeler's got it, and then Carden's got it. It's in the zone. He's looking to pass it. And he just goes ahead and takes a shot, looks for the opening, and rebound back out to Carden. He's got it in the corner. He's looking for a chance to pass it out. Puck loose and rimmed around by the Oil Kings. Here they come. They've got a breakout pass into the neutral zone. John Brown skates over. They send it deep into the zone. Picked up back behind the net by Bussin. A little pressure. He avoids that, and he takes it back around, reversing course. Looking for almost sends it into the glove of an opposing player. And that is the end of the second period, Kurt.
Yeah, and boy, I just feel like we're watching kind of a carbon copy here as Spirit continue to put pressure on the net, scoring chances, and just denied chance after chance by Oklahoma City.
Boy, you got to figure that if we just keep throwing it up there, though, it'll happen. I mean,
you would think sooner or later. I can't remember the last time I've seen this Spirit team stymied as they've been in this series this weekend. We've
got 25 shots to 11 shots. And probably most of those happened in this period. And yeah, the fact that one of those didn't go in, testament to their goalie.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just getting shut down here, but they're getting good chances. I mean, I like that they're it's not that they're not getting shots. They're making shots and they're moving the puck around. I think they're playing with a lot of hustle, so it should be good.
They've got to just stick with the program and not get frustrated.
Don't take those silly penalties. Don't take those silly penalties. But I think it should make for a good third period.
Definitely should. We got 15 more to go. We'll take a break here and be back for that third period here in just a bit.
We'll let you watch the Zamboni while we take a break.
We are back on the ice and ready for third period action here from Jordan Valley Ice Park. Spirit looking for that elusive first goal on the weekend. Getting shut out yesterday by a score of 1-0 and trailing in this one by a score of 1-0, but they've got some time to make things happen out there. There's 15 minutes on the clock and we are underway in period number 3 as off the draw the puck is sent in by the Spirit and chased down by Zahn Werner in the far corner. Good body there. Now the puck sent back to the point. Daniger able to wind it up, puts it in front and deflected wide. Now centered in front and cleared away by the Oil Kings back out of the zone. Eric Leif will hustle to it and picks it up in his own zone. Now up the near boards for Johnson. Goes off of his stake. And now sent in by Johnson as he'll hustle after it. Oil Kings will get there first and send it up the boards. Held in momentarily by Daniger and now finally slapped out of there by the Oil Kings. As puck sent forward by Werner and Johnson able to just push it into the zone. Right back out by Oklahoma City as they'll send it into the Spirit zone. Busting on it there. He'll send it around the boards for Werner and backhands it, intercepted by the Oil Kings and now sent to the blue line but held in. Bussin will battle for it along the far boards with a man on, gets help from Lowe and Nicholas able to pick it up. Overskates it though and taken back by Oklahoma City, backhanded towards net and pad saved by Lutzke and finally the Spirit able to clear it back out. Skabinski will dump it in and Peters on the puck behind the net for the Spirit but taken away by the Oil Kings. Now intercepted by Peters as he'll send it towards the net, sticked aside by the Oklahoma City goaltender. Peters doing more work behind the net as he fights off a check, sends it over for Lowe and he's dumped on the play, able to dump it back down low behind the net. And now Skabinski on it for the Spirit. He'll stick it down below the goal line once again. Good work here for the Spirit as they have pressure on, but unable to work it in front for a shot. Now Peters on it again as he tries to go to Lowe, but it's out of his reach. And at the point now, Bussin battling there along with Lowe. Skabinski there helping out as well, and he'll dump it in the far corner, and the Spirit want to go for a line change. They'll have to hurry here as the Oil Kings will try to catch him on a shift change, but they're going to end up icing it on the play. And we'll get a face-off back in the Oklahoma City zone. 12:22 to go here in the third period. And a line change here with the Kane, Lovin, Worth line now on the ice with Daniger and Schimpf defensive pairing. Now off the draw, won by the Spirit. Over for Daniger, winds it up, shot, wide. And puck below the net, now taken by Worth. Looks to work it in front. Shot, the pad save, rebound, they score! That may have been an own goal.
Scored on themselves.
And maybe that's exactly what the Spirit needed to make something happen. As the initial shot came from Worth. And I believe the clearing effort from the Oklahoma City goaltender is just what the Spirit needed there to get on the board. You know it's going to be something fluky like that. And sure enough, that's what it was. It was an own goal, as they say in soccer. And Spirit are level, as they also say in soccer. It's 1-1. We're playing hockey here. And puck is up the far boards. Now sent back out by Oklahoma City as Daniger will pick it up, skate it behind his own net. Looks for an outlet. Now off the glass and out. Picked up by Worth, who was lurking in the neutral zone. Wyatt into the zone. Oh, and a big check there. Takes him off the puck. And it's sent back out by Oklahoma City as Life will send it back in. Kelly rejoins us in the booth. Not sure if you got to look at that goal.
I didn't, but I heard a replay by Brad Allen Apparently we still haven't scored, huh?
Well, technically, no. It was an own goal, and it was a beautiful shot by their defenseman. Picked the corner, and we'll take it.
Yeah, he's probably thinking that's not what I meant to do.
So Cardin's set to take this draw now with Wheeler and Brackett, Bussin and Brown. That's fine. As puck on the far wall. Calvin chips it down low, and now centering effort is intercepted by Oklahoma City. Dumps right back in by Bussin as the Spirit tag up. Now up the far wall to the blue line and out. John Brown will back things up. Sends it over for Cardin. Major tries to fight off a check. Up the boards, he'll send it. And Brackett able to skate it forward. Now Houston with a man on, checked off the puck. And chipped to the blue line, held in by the Spirit. Racing after it was Werner. Gets a shot off and looks for the rebound, but taken away by Oklahoma City, and they'll skate it back out. Now bouncer, Bussin has to settle it. He's able to chip it up the ice. And now another bouncer sent forward by the Oil Kings and dumped into the Spirit zone. John Brown on it there for the Spirit. Cross ice for Johnson. Down the right wing, Johnson. Oh, and offside is the call as Werner was in over the line on the play.
I'm kind of surprised he managed to be offsides because he was sort of coasting.
Yeah.
And Johnson had a head of steam, didn't seem to have any hesitation going across the blue line.
Yeah.
That must have just been a mistiming on Werner's part.
So Werner will take the face off. Off the draw, puck is sent into the Oil Kings zone, and D pass and all the way down. Icing is the call, and this time the face-off will come all the way back into the Oil Kings zone. 10:14 to go here in the third period. Brand new hockey game now with a 1-1 score. And
you don't suppose they were getting tired of winning, do you?
Maybe so.
It's been like 5 periods. Let's make this interesting, maybe?
Off the draw, back to the point. Brady Allen, his shot's blocked. And it comes out to Shimp, who's able to dump it back into the Oil Kings zone. Pressure on by the Spirit, and intercepted there, taken away by Johnson, as they'll center it in front and stick the side, but not out. Shimp's shot's blocked once again. And now bouncer is taken by the Oil Kings. Finally cleared out of there as they'll work it back to center ice. Nice pass forward. And a shot's deflected by Skabinski, loses his stick. Oh, and good job
Werner,
there.
That was Werner with the deflection.
Was it?
Yep.
And now we got a delayed call coming. And tripping is going to be the call. And it's going to go against the Spirit. And
That
Brady
Gunnar
Allen.
Beaver?
Brady Allen skates to the box. So the Spirit back to the penalty kill. And a power play opportunity here for the Oil Kings. It'll be Kane and Lovin out to kill this penalty with Daniger and Eric Life. Now back to the point. Wrist shot blocked by Kane. Nice job there. And now Eric Life picks up a loose puck. He's able to dump it down. Back behind the net. Lovin gets there first and chips it forward to himself. Gavin back to the point. And Eric Life tried to go right back to him, but he fanned on it. And back come the Oil Kings. Big check there. Once again, a case of the big man putting a pretty good body check on, but the fact that he's 8 feet tall,
yeah,
comes up a little high on him. And he's going to get charging in a 10.
Well,
so Daniger's going to be gone for the rest of this game, unfortunately, and that's a big loss on the blue line.
Yeah, big loss to the blue line.
And that's going to put the Spirit down 2 men for the next minute 30. As Calvin Wheeler skates to the box to serve the 2-minute minor for Daniger. And a key moment in this game now as the Spirit, just as they are able to tie it.
So 4-on-3 hockey here.
5-on-3 actually, as the
I'm sorry, 5-on-3.
Oil Kings will set things up on the two-man advantage. Now shot sails wide and held in by the Oil Kings as they'll send it across, set things up. And cross-ice pass and a shot. Oh, and it sails wide.
Nice play there.
Now still on the puck in the corner. And a good stick there by Lovin, able to disrupt it, get it sent back out. And that'll help kill some time on this two-man advantage. Back come the Oil Kings into the Spirit zone. Cross-ice pass and a wrister, and that one sails wide as well. Back to the point. And cross-ice pass, shot deflected down low, and Lutzke somehow able to come up with it, as that was a beautiful deflection there. Getting a stick on it in front, the Oil Kings forward, and Lutzke able to smother it with 35 to go in the initial call to the Spirit. It says 75 on the board, but it's 78, Brady Allen. Now Tyler Kane will take this face off, and it's won by the Oil Kings, and a shot from a bad angle. Saves made, still on the puck. The Oil Kings says they've got room to work out there with a two-man advantage. Oh, and now a good job by Zahn Werner to interrupt that. Now he comes down the right side with a bad angle. He shoots. Oh, and he nearly gets it past the Oil Kings goaltender, but comes up with the save. They play on. Oh, and a big check by Zahn with a head of steam, slows down just enough to avoid any kind of a charge.
Well, and he got the puck too, so that wasn't just a wide open check. Zahn got that puck out of that check.
And now Spirit do get one man back as Brady Allen back on the ice. And puck in the Spirit zone to the blue line, and just out of the zone, fortunately for the Spirit, as Oklahoma City will dump it back in. Just 12 to go in the penalty to Daniger, the minor, being served by Calvin Wheeler. He's set to come back out of the box. So a huge kill here for the Spirit as they're able to kill off that two-man advantage for a good minute and a half. And we're 5-on-5 now. And a good step up there by Brady Allen. Back come the Spirit with numbers. Wheeler in front, try to feed it to him. Now a drop pass and a shot.
Oh.
The save, and the rebound trickles just wide.
Boy,
and Oil Kings able to
again
clear it back
another
out.
good rebound sitting there in front of the net.
Now puck back in the Oil Kings zone. Pressure on by Brackett and Wheeler. Brackett able to come up with it. Sends it in front for Wheeler. Shot!
Oh!
Oh, and it's deflected high over the net. Good job there by Brackett to find Wheeler in front. And now Oklahoma City able to break it out as Lutzke will play it to Brady Allen. He's able to send it to the boards and now out as the Spirit come the other way with it once again. Now here comes Carden down the right side and tries to feed it across for Wheeler. Now bouncer in front, picked up by Brackett. He shoots.
Yeah. How did Brackett not get that? He had the backhand and the open net.
Great job there by Brackett as he tried to work it free to backhand it home, but just unable to finish.
Flurry of shots. This line here, this Brackett, Carden, Wheeler line has had some opportunities in this game. They have done a good job of putting pressure on this goalie. This goalie has come up, but they've done a good job.
Some head scratchers, just unbelievable plays where you think, how in the world did that not go in?
I could have swore Brackett had that one, man. Had the great backhand to drag it in front. I couldn't see where the other pad was, but apparently it was in the way.
Now shot off the draw there as Kane spins and fires as he likes to do. Dangerous off that play, off that face-off. And good job there to get a shot off, but once again, save is made. And the rebound, or the puck now cleared to center ice, stolen away by the Oil Kings, and a shot. And this time it's Lutzke coming up with a huge save as big number 20, or big number 2 was dangerous in front, stole that puck away.
Yeah, he took 2 strides and was able to pass our defenseman and break it up and just get a quick shot off.
So now a face-off in the Spirit zone. Kane wins it back for John Brown. And it looked like they were going to try that set play once again to find Worth, but unable to get that set up. But the Spirit come across into the zone. Kane tries to dump it in front, and that was deflected away. Now picked up by Lovin, tries to skate around a man, but can't. Spirit able to keep it in. Now cross-ice pass, intercepted in front as Lovin was lurking in the area. And now dumped back out by Oklahoma City. John Brown will gather it for the Spirit and sends it up the ice. Now Worth on the puck for the Spirit. Backhands it in. And that one's played by the Oil Kings goaltender.
That high fly shot was actually on goal. Yeah, if he had not stuck his hand up, it would have gone into the goal.
So face-off now with 4:58 to go in the third period and a 1-1 game. Zahn Werner with Andrew Johnson and Gunnar Beaver on the ice for the Spirit with Bussin and Shimp. Now in the corner, back, sent up the wall for Shimp, drops it down low for Andrew Johnson. Tries to shake off a shake, sends it in front, and a shot by Beaver. And a save is made, and again, a point-blank shot in front. A beautiful pass from Johnson.
Good puck movement there from the point down to the low corner. Johnson finding Beaver wide open in the crease there, able to have some time, and the goalie just coming up big again. You know, I mean, the guy looks like he's 7 foot tall on the goal there.
So face-off and won by the Oil Kings as it's intercepted there by the Spirit. They'll try it once again. This time the Oil Kings able to dump it out.
It's going to be icing.
And icing will be the call. We'll come back for another face-off in the Oil Kings zone. Looks like we'll get a line change here for the Spirit as the Worth, Lovin, Kane line on the ice. And this one off the draw taken by the Oil Kings. They're going to dump it all the way down once again. And we'll come back for another face-off. This one they're going to move over to the other face-off dot. And that'll give Tyler a chance to maybe crank up that one-timer off the face-off if he wants to. He likes to do that from time to time. Looks like he's going to go back with it. And it's won by Oklahoma City anyway, as they'll chip it up the boards, and now dumped out as hustling to it. Shimp gets there first. He's got a man on. He's able to go off the glass and out. It's not going to go far enough for icing, as Oklahoma City will ring it around the boards, and Bussin will send it right back in. They'll have to tag up. They do. And now flip back up by Oklahoma City as Bussin will chase it down, able to avoid one check. Cross-ice pass, now back out. Good efficient breakout for the Spirit here. As here they come 2-on-2. Big check there on the puck for Kane though, and he gets a shot off. Loose in front, rebound, sits there. Now Kane once again, he shoots, save is made, the rebound again.
It's still
loose.
loose.
In front, they can't bury it. Now back to the point, Life for
Okay, net's off. Net is
on
off.
A one-timer, and finally a whistle. As once again, a flurry of action in front of the Oklahoma City net, with loose pucks and sticks trying to flail at it.
I don't understand how we're not getting any goals on this. Look at the shots on goal.
It has just been one of those weekends. And
it
again,
has. It really
the
has.
long goal coming off the stick of the Oil Kings defenseman into his own net. So it's been one of those weekends. Frustrating, but still 3:31 to go and time for the Spirit to put one past. Off the face-off, a shot on goal from John Brown and a pad save made. Now Eric Life will send it back over for John Brown. John avoids a check, and now up the boards as the Spirit will break things out. Now Werner, his pass is off a Oil Kings player. He'll get the rebound back, sends it forward for Johnson, and now Johnson skates into the zone. Looks to send it in front, and can't connect with Carton. As the Oil Kings, again, with good defense in front, getting sticks on pucks, sticks in passing lanes. And
my goodness. Flurry of action here with 3 minutes left to go. We've got twice as many shots as them. Their goalie has had to work twice as hard as our goalie. It's good hockey. It's
It
fun
is.
to watch.
Been
I'll
fun.
say that.
Now off the draw, the Spirit win it and bring it into the zone. Worth is checked off the puck and sent back out. Bussin has it there to the right side for Lovin. Gavin puts it on net and frozen by the Oil Kings goaltender. And another face-off coming up in the Oil Kings zone. And we'll see what Kane wants to tee up for this one. Looks like he's going to try to bring it back. And once again, it's won by the Oil Kings. But behind the net, taken by the Spirit. In front, worked in front, shot, and a save off the stick of Worth as he had another great look at it. And now puck in the corner, battled for by Kane. Sends it around the boards, held in by Shimp as he'll chip it down low, but
we've got
intercepted
something
there
here
by the Oil Kings, and they're going to whistle this one down. This time, Oklahoma City's going to go to the box.
Big number 2, is this a tall man or is this
It is. Big number 2 is headed to the box once again. And roughing is the call. So another golden opportunity here for the Spirit to get one past the Oil Kings goaltender on this power play opportunity. As this top line, Kane, Worth, Lovin will remain on the ice. Power play unit number 1 with Werner and Brown on the point. Off the draw, the Spirit will gain possession. And now Worth skates it in, shoots, blocked, winds up on the shot, Werner, and that was deflected wide. Now back to the point. And the half wall, Worth over for Werner. Sends it down low, gets through now, shot in front.
Oh my
Rebound
goodness.
Save, loose puck. They bang at it, they're sitting on the goal crease, on the goal line.
Oh my God.
And somehow Oklahoma City able to clear it out. Of course, as just how things have gone this weekend. Now John
That
Brown will
puck-
pick up a loose puck in his own zone. Headman pass for Lovin, but it's stolen away by Oklahoma City and dumped back in. Now Werner on the puck. Headman pass for Kane. Into the zone. Now drop pass and held in at the point.
Oh.
As Werner will dump it down low. Deflected behind the net. And now up the half wall and out. Back comes Oklahoma City, shorthanded. Hustling back is on Werner as he's able to disrupt things and gets help from Tyler Kane as he'll pick the puck up. Ahead for Brackett. Back the other way. 1 minute to go in the game.
Oh, looking for the drop
As
back.
Brackett's taken off the puck. And now Werner will chip it forward. Finds Carden. Carden, it's 1 against 4. Finally gets some help in front, but can't feed it across for Johnson. As puck's sent all the way down now with 20 to go in the penalty and 39 to go in the game. Back come the Spirit as Johnson will streak down the left side. He's got Carden in front. Shot and the save. Rebound is loose in front.
Still loose.
And can't get a stick on it. Now Bussin will slap it home.
Oh my
front.
goodness.
Deflected on net and saved and sent back out. Bussin will pick it up once again off the feed from Lutzke.
Full strength.
Pass forward for Johnson. One last effort here for the Spirit. And on goal, centering pass doesn't get there. Back to the point. Bussin will send it down low. Stolen away by Oklahoma City. One last shot, and that's going to do it. So the buzzer sounds, and we'll skate off with a 1-1 draw.
Man,
and
that was fun. That was a fun game to watch.
I would assume we're going to have no further action here as both teams are skating towards the locker rooms. Wow, what a weekend. What a game. And as you said, Kelly, fun to watch. Frustrating for sure, as Spirit had all kinds of chances to put more on the board, but just unable to do so. Good, solid goaltending from Oklahoma City and good, strong defense on their part. So Spirit will skate off with a 1-1 draw, and we'll take a look at next action coming your way It'll be 12th of December, 6:45, and that's here at Jordan Valley Ice Park against the Kansas City Fighting Saints. Yes, that's always tentative. Hopefully this game will happen and we'll have no further issues, but looking forward to that one. That's a week from yesterday, and we'll be here to bring you that action from Jordan Valley Ice Park. All right, that's going to do it for us. For Kelly Carden, Scott Lutzke, Nick Lutzke on the camera. Thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, your final, Spirit 1, Oklahoma City 1, and we'll see you next time.